How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. I really almost just said happy Wednesday. That's where I'm at today. Hope everyone's doing swell. How you doing? I've been so hyper this morning, and I kind of went through a mellow phase, but I'm hoping that this is gonna pick me back up and get me amped up again. I don't know what it was, but I was so freaking hyper. I hate having to wait for people to get on because I get so impatient. If someone were to come on right now and I just was sitting here like, what's going on? What's up? Just be waiting. Hello. Thank you for the love, Sully. Hope you're doing swell. Thank you for coming by today. Appreciate you. Real question, can you guys hear the music in the background or no? Hello, welcome. You're new. I love when I hear new peeps. Gotta love it. Can you guys even hear the background music, or is it just like a me thing? LMK. Hello, hello. All right, that's what I want. I want it to be like a little bit. All right, some people can't. That's totally fine. Do you want me to turn? I just like play it so it's not so awkward. Because I feel like it's always awkward when it's just silent. But I don't want it to be too loud where you can't hear me. I just want it to contribute to the vibe, you know? You like it personally, like you like the music, or you like it personally without the music? Hello, Jocelyn. Thank you for coming, and thank you for the hearts. I found it via TikTok, and it really helped me so much with my own HA recovery and fitness journey. I love that. That makes me so happy. Hi, Holly. Hi, Sabrina. Sabrina, I feel like you're on here every freaking time, and I love to see it. I personally like with the music. Okay, good. That's how I feel, too. Because sometimes when I go on people's lives and it's just, like, dead silent in the background, I'm like... Even in my vlogs, I put background music, even though it's not, like, a classic sit-down video. But if it's, like, kind of quiet, I'll put a background music. Because I feel like it, like, low-key raises the... vibe behind it. Like I feel like it's not like super in your face, but when there is background music, it's like there's like an undertone, an uplifting undertone, which is what we want here. You know what I'm saying? Also, you guys, I know people keep asking for merch, and not to get your hopes up and or give you false excitement. Hello from Greece. Hi, Maria. But my friend made me this shirt. So this isn't merch, but my friend made me it, which is still so freaking cute. Hello from Russia. Hello, hello. But it's so freaking cute. She tie-dyed it herself, and then she put like little iron-on letters. So it's so cute. So this is the only little piece, yeah, that I have of like kind of my own merch. But it's kind of pretty sick because there's only one of these. There's only ever gonna be one of them. But I just think it was like so thoughtful of her. It was for my birthday last year. And it was so freaking sweet. But just one day, you guys are all gonna be wearing the same merch. So don't worry. Aw, Charlotte, thank you for saying that I'm your favorite fitness influencer. That's very sweet. As you guys know, I'm still very new to all this. So when people say like, they like call me an influencer or that I'm their favorite one, it's just like it's like out of body. It's like really weird for me to accept. I don't know, it's just like weird because I don't see it as that. Like I've been doing what I've been doing for the past however many years. Like I just feel like it's just me. I don't know. I wouldn't really like identify as an influencer. Like I feel like it's more of like the brand of Live Fit, and I'm just kind of like the face of it. But like that's what I want to be. You know what I mean? That's what I want to be, the star of the show, if you will, is like the brand of Live Fit, not necessarily like me. I don't know. But you guys are very sweet anyway, so thank you guys. Maria, it's the cutest. I know. I literally am so obsessed with it. Hello from India. Hello. Thank you for coming. Maria, loving it already. Yes. Hi from Canada. Hello, Hannah. That shirt is so cute. Thank you so much. You have such a positive energy that makes me smile. Hannah, that was so sweet. Thank you for saying that. Girl, you are underrated. You give us so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. Someone commented that too the other day. They were like, they basically were saying, I forget how they worded it, but they're like, I can't believe she's giving us all of this information and content for free. And like, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like, I'm not trying to do this. Like my main number one goal, I feel like, which is clear, is like, I'm just trying to like help you guys and like share things that's like my authentic truth that I genuinely feel called to speak on because I'm genuinely just passionate about the topics, which inevitably like and like indirectly are helpful to you guys as well when I speak on it. But I'm just like doing what I love, and I care about you guys even though I don't know you guys, but I feel like I do. So I just like love doing this. I'm not doing it for like the money or whatever. I don't even know. I want to do it, so I'm doing it. I feel like I'm not making sense today. I'm in a weird mood today. I'm kind of cracked out for whatever reason. Okay. Callie, would you ever release an ebook with workouts? Would love to do your workouts, but sometimes it's hard to follow a video at the gym. Totally, that's a very good point. Like, would you prefer a written thing, you mean? I know like an ebook would be written, but I guess I'm just saying, like, I always figured that like videos would be easier to look at because you can like see the demonstration, but interesting to think about that. But I definitely am coming out with workout programs. You guys have been asking me that more and more lately. Inside scoop, I'm definitely going to come out with some. I have like so many different ideas for guides over the next like few years that was dramatic, over the next like year that I'm planning to release. I just need to get on it. I just want it to be like, I don't know, I want to do it well and thoroughly, and I want to cover all the bases that I want to cover for you guys. I don't want it to just be like, here's 4 workouts a week for 4 weeks or whatever, and like you can just do them. Like I want it to embody more and more of like the holistic aspect, because you know, like this whole brand is all about like a way of life, a way of living, and that's what I really want to push when you think of Live Fit, is like a whole way of living, a lifestyle, a movement of life. So I want that to really, I want my guides to embody that and express that. So I just think, I feel like it's going to take me a little bit longer to write them because I want them to be very holistic, if you will. But I also want to think of some questions to ask you guys to help me get better feedback so I can make the guide more suited for you guys, if that makes sense. Like, I definitely think I'm going to do it. I'm going to make some like for at home or like only with dumbbells and stuff, but I definitely going to make the bulk of them be in the gym because that's what I believe in the most, and that's like the most experience that I have with training. But would you guys, I guess, I don't know. I need to think about it. Sorry, I always need to scroll back up. First time on live. Hey, bestie. What's up, Mariah? Happy you're here. Happy you're coming to the live for the first time. Hello from India. Hello, hello. Hi from Puerto Rico. Hello from Oregon. I love when you guys say where you're from. I don't even ask you guys to, but you do, and I love it because I just love thinking about how diverse our whole community is. Freaking love that. I love Oregon, Mariah. I also say Oregon. I get it. So when people are like, Oregon, it's Oregon. I don't know why I always say Oregon. Because it's G-O-N. I know that I'm genuinely just wrong, but I always just have said it Oregon. But I love it there. I love waterfalls. And when I went, it just was so like lush and green and so many ferns. And like I said, the waterfalls, like I just thought it was beautiful. So I definitely want to go back there. I've only been once. Your workout vlogs are so helpful. Honestly, it's like your angles and instructions are so unique and better than other influencers. I'm never unsure how to do an exercise. Wow, I'm so happy you said that. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that, because I sometimes feel like I always wondered that if I say enough for you guys to understand what I'm trying to get across. So, and I definitely been trying to film from more angles so you can kind of get overall like what the exercise looks like from all angles, because sometimes if it's like from straight on, you can't tell. Like for example, if I'm doing a reverse lunge and it's from like straight on or from the side, you can't really tell where my knee placement is or how far back I'm sinking into the lunge. So I'm going to try to do more of that where I'm filming the same exercise but from multiple angles, and I'll switch the camera angles in the video so you can see it more. But I love that you guys love my vlogs as well, because I feel I genuinely like kind of can't get myself to sit down to do a sit down video anymore, and I feel like I used to do them quite often, and now I'm like, it genuinely feels inauthentic. I don't know what it is, but like I just feel so much more me and so much more free to like express myself, and I just think they're so much more fun when I vlog. They're my favorite things to film, and I'm really happy that you guys enjoy watching them as well. Because I feel like when I do a sit down video, it's usually about a topic, and so I almost feel like I'm giving a presentation. So I like feel so focused on what I'm trying to say that I don't really have a chance to have like my personality come out and things like that. And so that's why I just like vlogging. I feel like it hits like so many birds with one stone. I started wearing my beads again because I saw you wearing your beads. Like my bracelets? That's so cute. You deserve the world. BTW, the shirt is so cute. Thank you so much. That is very kind. Thank you. Literally working from home right now and watching this. Oops. Oh, girl. It's okay. Love from India. Hello. Beads. Yes. Beads are so cute. Thank you. I love you guys are calling them beads. I call them bracelets. I actually made, well, I guess that was, I know you mean like beaded bracelets. But I made these two actually. And this one, I went to the lake here, like where I live with some of my friends, and my friend Anna had these beads, and she was like, we're gonna bead and read. It was a whole thing, so we read some books and we beaded, aka made some bracelets. And so this one, this is amethyst, I think. They're actual like crystals, and this is just like a normal bead. And then this one I love so much. This is my love bracelet. There was a little heart on it as well. And this is, these beads are rose quartz, which is just like a crystal that's like all about embodying love. And then I think these ones are the amethyst ones with it. But then I found this little thing that she had. So this is like representing of my love bracelet that I really like. I wish it would like pause the chat so I don't need to keep scrolling back up. I wish it held its place. Your energy is just everything. Thank you. That's very kind. You're helping me using your tips at the gym. I love to hear that. Thank you for telling me that. Hello, Kelsey from California. Hi, girl. I literally just started watching you earlier today. Holy, she's new and already on it. Welcome to the live, sister. I feel like we really have already elevated our connection already. You're already seeing me like live. Great content and gym motivation. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Priscilla. I really appreciate that. Andrea or Andrea? My stepmom, her name is Andrea. She says Andrea. I don't know if it's Andrea or Andrea. Anyways, what workouts do you recommend at home to tone up and build muscle? I need help. Honestly, the same exercises that you would do in the gym, I'm gonna recommend for you to do at home, the same thing. I don't know if you have like lighter weights or dumbbells, but I always say like if you're training at home, either try to do like, put your exercises in like circuit form, because that will definitely help you increase the difficulty because you're decreasing your rest time. So do exercises back to back, rest, and then do another round. Also, next thing is you're gonna wanna, since you're using lighter weights, you're definitely going to need to compensate by increasing the amount of reps that you're doing. So you're gonna wanna essentially kind of just go till failure, like do till you go until you can't do any more reps. So yes, you're gonna be doing a lot higher reps, like maybe 30, 40, 50, even maybe 100 reps, depending on the exercises that you're doing. Another thing, if instead of going by reps, you can do like each exercise for a certain number of time, right? So like 40 seconds or a minute of each exercise, something like that. That will also increase difficulty. And another thing that's always overlooked, I feel like, is to focus on unilateral movements. So if you're exercising at home and you don't have really heavy weights, you definitely could push more weight doing a normal like squat, correct, than you could by doing a lunge. So when I say focus on unilateral movements, would be doing like one leg or one arm at a time, because it wouldn't be able to hold as much load. So that lighter weight would be more challenging to do on one leg versus two. You know where I'm going. You can also slow down the movement to increase time under tension. You could add pulses. So all those types of things will increase the difficulty of still the same movements that you would do in the gym with heavier weights, but just doing them at home to increase difficulty. I is scrolling back up. Joanna, shut the front door. Hi, Joanna. She said, hi, Livy baby. Joanna is, I don't even know where to begin. She's like one of my bestest friends ever in the whole wide world. We are one and the same. She is my soulmate. And I became friends with her in 7th grade at a like music camp. So I've known her forever. I went to high school with her and I love her, and she's one of the most amazing people I've ever met. So we have an insider in here with us, people. Solely, I like the videos. Having it written in the description helps too, TBH. Yes, I purposely write the workouts in the description so you guys can like screenshot it, or just like if you need to look back at it quickly. You do it because you're so passionate about it. Like you care about the people more than just the numbers. Yeah, I really do. And I appreciate that you recognize that. That means a lot to me. Because that's like, honestly, through social media, you know, people get a little bit crazy, and people have like said some things where they're like, clearly you're not passionate about what you're doing, or just like coming at me for like literally no reason. And that's like honestly what hurts my feelings more than anything anyone could ever really say, because it's like this brand, you guys, like this whole thing that I'm doing, I love it so much. And it's like, to me, it's like when they say that, it's like they're coming at my character, and having someone doubt my love for something I love so much and doubt my passion for something that I'm so passionate about really like gets me. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, I don't know. So it means a lot to me that you see that. Joanne, I can't believe you're in here. Hello. Thanks for coming, man. Okay, sorry there's such a long pause in between questions. I was gonna scroll back up. Yes, a random thing would be so awesome, maybe along with the video. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to do. I was gonna do it like a guide written out and then have them linked to like video demonstrations in a Google Drive folder. But that's also why it was so daunting to me, because I was like, it's just gonna be a lot of, it's just gonna be a lot to create. But I know it's gonna be worth it. I know it's gonna help you guys, and I feel like it's gonna be one of those things that once I do it once, I'm kind of gonna have the template for it, and then in the future when I make different versions of it or volumes to tweak it, I will be able to just kind of tweak what I've already done. Does that make sense? Like if I film a video of a squat, I won't need to do, you know what I mean? Once I have it filmed, I'll have it, and then I can make like other guides using that footage. You are the athletic version. So a Viso girl, and I love it. Do you mean a Visco girl? Hannah, I am lost. I'm gonna be honest. What's VISO? Viso girl? I don't know. Happy you love it though. Any goals or plans for the new month? Sabrina, fan-freaking-tastic question. Oh my gosh, that makes so, I forgot. I knew it was September 1st tomorrow, but like I kind of forgot, and it also totally aligns because literally yesterday I was thinking how I wanted to talk to you guys on here about how I really want to write out more goals, and that's perfect. That's gonna be the start of a month tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna make an Instagram post about that. But yes, some big goals that I have is I have not been very good on my water. I haven't been awful, but I have definitely not been hitting my gallon. I feel like probably I've done like 3/4 of a gallon, but I feel really good when I'm drinking a surplus of water. Next is my sleep hygiene has not been good. And there was a time where I was going to bed late, I'd be on my phone right before bed, and then I would get up and get on my phone, which getting up and getting on my phone is something I'm so like, I cannot do. I just really believe it throws me off. I feel like it throws a lot of us off, but we don't always realize it because it's such a routine. But luckily I stopped getting on my phone right when I wake up. But I still want to like read or something before bed instead of sitting on my phone right before bed, and I need to go to bed earlier. So that goal would be to be trying to fall asleep between 10 and 10:30 as opposed to like 11 to 12. Next thing, what was the next thing that I wanted to do? Oh, I want to get better at responding to your guys' like DMs, comments, all of that sort of stuff, because again, completely honest as always, I just get very overwhelmed by it, especially because it's not always little questions like, oh, where's your shirt from? Sometimes they're like big, heavy questions where it's like, I'm really struggling with my eating and I keep binge eating and all this stuff where it's like, it just is, I really genuinely want to help you guys. It's just like a lot when there's a lot of types of those questions. Like it's not a quick thing for me to answer. It's like I need to sit down, like think about your situation and like give a genuine, honest answer to try to help you. And that's not always a quick thing. So I feel like I get overwhelmed. So I don't actually go through them as much as I should. So I want to get better at responding to all you guys. And then lastly, I want to start working on another project. Just in general, I feel like I've been focusing a lot on content creation and like networking with brands and all that stuff, which has been great and it has really helped me like grow this brand. But now I want to start working on another project for me to have like a resource for you guys, such as guides, if you know where I'm getting at. If you guys have any goals, feel free to put them in here so we can all like get inspired by everyone and get ideas. That'd be pretty sick because we can all read each other's. Sorry. I just have talked for so long. I'm going back up. I missed so many. Hi, I'm missing my class for you. I love that. Stay in school, kids. I don't want to encourage that, but also I love it at the same time. No worries. Marion, hello. Kelsey, how do you lift with rings on? For me, I feel like they always get in the way. I am one with my jewelry, you guys. I never really take it off. No, I do take my rings off if I'm doing like heavy dumbbell work. If I'm doing like a stiff, like a deadlift or an RDL, I take them off because they literally bend. Let me see if I can get this ring off. This is literally from lifting. Do you see? That's supposed to be a circle. So there's that compared to this one, which is like still completely circle because it's a butterfly. So of course it remains untouched because it is protected. I'm so weird, you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I keep my rings on because I don't really need to take, I don't know. They only get in the way if I'm holding like a heavy barbell or dumbbell. And if that's the case, I just take them off and I literally put them on the floor like a crack addict. No, I'm kidding. But I just put them on the floor and then I put them back on, and then I have to take roll call to make sure that I didn't lose one, because sometimes I forget to put one on and it gets lost in the ground and then I get so upset. Can you do some tailored to beginners or people with gym anxiety? Wait, I missed another. Sorry. Can you recommend some home workouts to build muscle and lose fat? Building muscle and lose fat, there's gonna be no specific workout that's going to help with that. Building muscle and losing fat is essentially body recomposition. So that's really is gonna come down to just like simply training hard. It doesn't really matter what specific exercises that you're doing, but just keeping up your training intensity and implementing progressive overload, or basically systematically increasing the difficulty of your workouts over time. And then your diet. So I would say, again, you don't need to track. I just use these terms to help give you perspective about where your eating should be. So when I say like if you're trying to go through body recomp or build muscle and lose fat, that's when I recommend to eat around your maintenance level of calories or in a slight deficit. So when I say that, that will help, like I'm implying for you to eat around by listening and honoring to your hunger cues, right? So you're not feeling super stuffed all the time, but not feeling hungry. That's kind of how I am able to eat at maintenance, without needing to track and being able to listen to my hunger cues. And then another huge thing with body recomp is to make sure you're eating a lot of protein, keep your protein high. So you wanna aim for about, depending on your weight, I would say to eat about 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per your ideal body weight or per pound of lean muscle mass. Okay, so for example, I weigh like 130, 132, I fluctuate. So this is probably my ideal body weight, right? Like I don't wanna really lose a lot more weight, I wanna gain a lot more weight, so I'm gonna be aiming to eat around 130 to 132 grams of protein. Or if you have less like lean muscle mass on your body, you have a higher body fat percentage, you can multiply your weight, I hope this is making sense, by 0.08 or 0.09 to get a little bit lower of a protein intake for you, but it's gonna be more suitable for you because it's accounting for your lean mass and not for your body fat. We got 57 peeps in his house. Hell freaking yeah. So revisiting that question, what home workouts do you recommend? I recommend all the same workouts that I put on my page through my workouts. You can just do them at home essentially, but like still all the basics, like squats, lunges, deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, that sort of thing, but just with lighter weights. Hello from Marquette. Hi from Connecticut. Hi, Emily. Hello from New Mexico. Hello from Alaska. Hello, hello, hello from Pennsylvania. Greetings from Germany. Hi from Spain. I really like your videos and your manifestation video. Thank you. What part of Spain are you in? I studied abroad there. I feel like I say this every time, but I miss Spain a lot. From Boston. Hello, hello. I got my period back after 1.5 years with walking 10K steps every day, but I had a lot of fat and protein. Maybe that helped. Yes, definitely if you were eating more, that for sure will help you to get your period back, absolutely. But congrats, that's super exciting, that's awesome. Hello from Germany, hello, hello. I'm kind of unmotivated with weightlifting lately. I want to try a sport body key, which one? And I want to continue to build muscle. Do you have any recommendations? I love you. Thank you for the love. This is so freaking valid, and sometimes I go through this as well. It's totally okay also if you're not feeling weight training, like you don't need to be super passionate about it 24/7. If you're feeling called to try out a different form of exercise, go for it. If you want to continue to build muscle, something like that's intense, but like CrossFit could be something that you might really like. I'm not like super, because I don't really go to like workout classes, but like CrossFit could be something like that definitely would help you build muscle, and it's definitely, it has the components of weight training, but like in a different fashion and style. So that could be something that is interesting to you. Girl, this live is perfect timing because my Built Bars just came today. No, actually I have a Built Bar right next to me because I knew I was gonna get hungry because of the timing that we're doing this. That's awesome. honest question, if you guys have tried Built Bars, do you like the consistency? Because like my dad, for example, thinks they're way too chewy, but that's what I love because I feel like it's like a chocolate truffle. So let me know if you like the texture or not. I love you. Thank you for the love. I love you too. Hello from Georgia. Hello, hello. Hi girl, you have the best fitness / self-betterment channel. Keep up the good content. Greetings from Poland. Thank you. That was very sweet. I can't believe you're watching from Poland. That's so sick. I would love to go there. Thank you so much. That was very kind. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it a lot that you switch angles. Okay, good. Happy to hear. Hello from Canada. Positive vibes are through the roof with your videos. Thanks. Appreciate it. I can't help it because I get so excited. I like love doing this. So I just get so excited. But that's fantastic. Never thought I'd willingly watch through 45 minutes worth of videos. But yours was easy to breeze through and enjoy. Thank you, Anne. If you don't know what she's talking about, my recent week of workouts video, my third volume 3, episode 3, was literally 45 minutes. It was a short film. Honestly, the length of a TV show. And I'm gonna be like, honestly, if you guys genuinely watch that thing from start to finish without skipping it, like that is true dedication and it actually means the world. I just couldn't, I knew it was gonna be so long, but I just wanted to keep like everything in. I don't know, because that's the other thing, you guys, I always get so nervous. I'm like, are my videos too long for people? But then I spend so much more time trying to figure out what to cut out that it just makes my production time even longer, instead of me just like authentically putting out the video of how it came together and like what I felt like saying during filming, and then just moving on to another piece of content. Because I figured I would rather give you guys the information and then have timestamps in the description for you to skip through at your own pace, but still have the resource there for you guys, than me to cut out something that like could be helpful to somebody. You know what I mean? Like all it takes is one little thing and then you're like, whoa, that made so much sense. So I don't want to cut it out if it could help someone. So yeah, I know the video was so long. I was really hesitant. I didn't know if people were gonna watch it, but hey, you never know. Also, if you feel like letting a sister know, what's your ideal length of a vlog? Let me know. Because this is my thing, I genuinely don't enjoy watching I feel like if a video on YouTube is like 20 minutes, I'm like, eh. Like Sarah's Day is someone that I'll watch her 20-minute videos and they like go by really fast. But I don't like, if I see a video on YouTube that I'm like, damn, that's like 20, 25 minutes, I don't know if I have time to watch that. But that's like, my videos always end up being that long. And I just can't help it. So let me know if they're like too long or not, or what your like optimal vlog length is. I'm talking so much today. I'm really feeling talkative. Merch at Joanna. I already explained, but I said that this is from Hannah and how she made it for me. This is so cute. And that this is only one of a kind right now. But yeah, eventually I have so many ideas, dude, of like a few weeks ago. In the morning, it like hit me of all these ideas. So I have all these sketches written out in my notebook about like what I want to do. And I honestly really love them. So hopefully I can get going with that. I just need to figure out the practicality of it, of how like, if I'm going to order them here to my house and ship them out to you guys, or if I'm going to go through like a third party where you can go. Like if you guys know Libby Christensen, she did that where it was like a third party site that you can pick out like the color and what if you wanted a t-shirt or a long sleeve or a hoodie or something like that, and then they'll send it to you. But I just feel like that's like me personally, I just feel like that's impersonal for how I would want to do it. If that makes sense, like, cause I want to be able to like write a note to you guys. Like, I don't know, I want to be the one to like feel it, touch it, and give it to you guys. I don't want it to go through like, I don't know. So I just need to figure out like practically how to do it, and with all the costs and all that sort of stuff, I need to like update my website. There's just a lot to it that I have to sort through. But I need to like update my website for you guys to be able to like use commerce and pay through it. I have just found your channel this week. Your videos are awesome. I love that. A lot of your workouts, especially booty workouts, can be done with free weights. Yes, love that for you. I love that you use booty bands. Thank you, Amanda. There's so many freaking controversial opinions on booty bands. I totally think they have their place. Of course, I always will tell you guys up front, like the majority of how I built all my muscle was through lifting heavier weights over time, progressive overload, and using weights. But I still think bands are great for warm-ups, for burnouts, for activation, for hitting like the smaller glute muscles. I personally think I genuinely feel they played a role in the physique I have today. Love from Colorado. Thank you, Shannon. Sending love back. It be like that sometimes. I feel you, Sarah. Don't know what that was too, but I feel you. Maria, whoa, why did I say Maria? Maria, being 100% honest, I'd rather watch vlogs than sit down videos. Like, I think that the best, it's mixing both types of videos in a vlog with some parts of sit down. Like, I think that yes. That's what I like too, because I feel like I wanted sit down videos because I wanted to like speak about the things that I was like really passionate about and like information that I wanted to push to you guys. But yeah, they were so boring. So I think that doing vlog centered or topic centered vlogs is like the way to go. So I love that you love that. So cute. Thank you. Hi from Australia. Hello, Samantha. I have so many people from Australia and I love that. I really want to go there. Just worked out this morning, was hyped by F. Hell yeah, Sarah. Go you. Proud of you. Vibe with Lete? I wish I could pronounce everything. Hi from Portugal. Hello. You're a huge inspiration, girl. Thank you, Sarah. That's so sweet. Hannah, I'm training to box in the Paralympics and fight in the UFC. Please, are you serious? Yeah, seems intense. If you're actually doing that, that's very freaking sick, and go you. Marissa, I feel like I'm not getting the most out of my gym workouts. Any tips to really engage my muscles and see the progress I want? I mainly use machines and dumbbells. Hi, Rena. So any tips to really engage my, okay. If you don't feel like you're getting the most out of your workouts, I feel like that goes back to like making sure you're having a thorough contraction and good mind to muscle connection. I actually had someone ask this on my TikTok if I could explain what mind to muscle connection is. Basically, it's just essentially like you thinking about the muscle that is working for you to then have a better contraction like with the muscle, which is completely speaks on like the mind-body connection that so many people doubt, but it's so clearly there and apparent. So if you feel like you're not getting enough or getting a lot out of your workouts, try to slow down the movement. Maybe even you might need to lower the weight to really feel that muscle working instead of having all these other muscles like overcompensate and compromise. And just really slow down. If you're doing like a leg extension, for example, really think about your quads contracting, go slow, feel the stretch when you come back down and the contraction when you come up. Just think about that whole process that's happening, and I'm telling you, it will really help you have a better contraction overall. Something else that helps me is to touch the muscle that I'm working. So like touch your quads, touch your rear delt, touch your bicep. That also will help you to just have a better contraction and use your mind to help contract your muscle. What else? Sorry, I'm scrolling back up. And also I would say like if you don't feel like you're seeing any progress, a couple things. You honestly might not be eating enough, or you might not be eating enough protein. Because I find when I'm not eating enough, I'm lacking energy and power in my workout. So I just don't feel like I'm getting a lot out of it. I feel myself going through the motion, but I don't feel like a thorough contraction, or like I don't feel like I'm exhausting the muscle just because there's like, I just feel depleted, if you will. So you might need to eat more, and you also might need to eat more protein as well. To help fuel your muscle and help rebuild it after that workout, to help you see progress as well. Make sure that you're pushing your weight and your intensity over time, because if you're staying doing the same exact weight over time, the same exact exercises, it's not really going to be forcing any stimulus on your body and causing it to grow anymore. So those are some things that might help you see some more progress. You're welcome for that. How to get deeper in squats? Is it something just with time, or is there stretchers or something to help? Love you and all that you do. Thank you. Through her eyes. It was very sweet. I think it's both. It's time, but also you could definitely do stretches. But for me, like my squat depth has gotten better over time. Not really for me doing like anything super specific, but just again from doing it over time and having your body get used to that movement. And also like when you're taking your body through that motion, that inevitably helps with mobility. Because you're essentially it's essentially like a dynamic stretch, because you know what I mean? You're causing your muscle and everything to stretch as you're going into that squat and coming back up. Let me turn this down a sec. But something that you can really do, like squat depth really comes down to how tight your hips are, and also like ankle mobility plays a really big role, and also even like down to just your straight up anatomy, like the length of your femur, like all this stuff plays a role. So everyone's different. Like some people literally cannot go, you know, when they say like booty to the grass, like go all the way down. Some people genuinely like just physically can't do that without getting a butt, it's called a butt wink, or essentially when your butt kind of curves under, causes like a curvature in your lower back, which like isn't good, because that's gonna really put you at risk for injury. So some people like genuinely just can go lower than others. But so yeah, I definitely would look up hip opener stretches and even ankle mobility as well, because that'll help you hit more depth. I have a few like hip openers on some of my videos. Like check out my week of workouts videos and go to like the first leg day, and I'll take you through some of my warm-ups, like C-steps. I'll do like 90-90 hip rotations and like deep lateral lunges. Those genuinely have really helped, and froggers. Those genuinely have really helped my hip mobility. Hang on, I need to take a break. Also, I'm gonna eat this Built Bar because I'm hungry and it's time for my snackity. This is in the mint brownie flavor. It literally tastes like a Thin Mint, so I'm really here for it. I hope my chewing isn't gonna be annoying. Sorry guys, we gotta multitask. Stay in the games train. You know how it be. All right. Dude, how have I missed so much? Hello from Florida. Hello, Desiree. I think every person has their own rhythm when it comes to the gym. I totally agree with you. Gloria. Hello from Italy. I'm 100% Italian. Never been to Italy, but I want to come someday. Don't ask me if I speak it because I don't know a lick of Italian. My stepdad is 100% like full in Italian. He's from Pescara, so he's like completely fluent in Italian. Hi Liv, I'm new to your channel and to YouTube. Sending love from San Diego. Oh, hello, welcome. I love when I have new people here. It makes me so happy. I went to San Diego about 2 years ago now. Super fun little city. I don't even know really what to call it, but that's a definitely rad place. You're literally sunshine in human form. You give such good and genuinely happy vibes. Greta, that was so sweet. Thank you. That was very kind. Rena. Just wanted to let you know that your videos help me so much with my confidence in my body and exercising. Love from Brazil. That makes me so happy. Thank you for saying that. Do you have any tips to slim down legs? I really struggle with answering this because it's kind of like, I believe you can, like, not that I believe, I know, like, you can change your body through exercise, but it's kind of like, because someone asked me how to, like, get rid of, like, cankles or, like, slim down their calves. Like, some of it is literally just, like, the genetics, like, just the way you are, and you need to love yourself for that. But in terms of, like, slimming down your legs, honestly, it's just the same thing, like weight training and then being in a caloric deficit, or just slowly decreasing the amount that you're eating, will help you to like tone up, tighten up, build up that muscle in your legs and help to shed some fat, and that will definitely make your legs look leaner, tighter, and more muscular, if you will. Also, I really feel like walking helps lean out my legs, like 100%. I know it sounds crazy, but when you're hitting that 10K step goal, Honestly, I really like your energy. It always gives me a positive vibe. Thank you. That is very sweet. That means, like, that's the best compliment out of anything, when you guys compliment on my energy. Like, that genuinely means so much to me. Oh. You're so inspiring and motivating. You're one of the most authentic fitness influencers. Thank you so much. Another really amazing compliment. I love that you guys feel that, because I don't want you guys to ever feel like I'm not being real, raw, authentic myself. Like, I don't know. That's just like very important to me, like in my own mission of like how I want to show up on social media. Because far too many people, I don't really know what it is, but far too many people like want to prove themselves or have a certain image. And I know I may not be like cool or whatever because I'm goofy or whatever, but like I know I would feel so much more unfulfilled doing this if I wasn't my authentic self. And sometimes I'm like, who are we constantly trying to impress all the time with like playing it cool, like having this image? Like, I'm just here trying to live life, you know what I mean? How to progressively overload with access to limited dumbbells, 1 barbell, and a few plates at home. I cannot spend more than 45 to 60 minutes working out every day total. Very valid question. I kind of touched on this previously, but so since you don't have heavier weights, 1 barbell and a few plates at home. So of course, try to progressively overload with the weights you do have by trying to up your weight with your exercises, right? But since you have lighter weights, you're gonna wanna kind of compensate for having lighter weight with doing higher reps. So just train till failure in terms of how many reps that you're doing. So yes, you might be doing upwards of 50 reps at times. Also, another thing that you can do is do exercises for a timed amount instead of on a rep basis. So do exercises for like 40 seconds or a minute or things like that, and then like steadily progress the amount of time that you're doing each exercise. Like that would be a way to progressive overload. You could also slow down the movement to increase time under tension. That will increase difficulty to progressively overload. You can also add pulses, same thing, will also increase time under tension and increase difficulty, like half reps, things like that, like doing 1 and 1/2 squats instead of just a normal squat. What else? I said circuit form. Did I say circuit form? You could do exercises back to back and then rest afterwards. That would increase difficulty because it's decreasing your rest times that you have to recover. And then also switching to more like unilateral movements is a really big one, because you obviously would be able to push more weight and handle a bigger load using both feet, both legs, both arms. So switch to things like a squat switch to things like a lunge or a Bulgarian split squat, as opposed to a squat will allow you to like increase difficulty. Hello from Vancouver, BC. How is handstand training going? 1C, let me tell you though. First of all, I would love to go to BC so badly. I really want to go to British Columbia. Handstands, you guys, I have yet to try it. So many people have been telling me to switch it the other way, and so do it so like my face is facing the wall and like my butt is facing away instead of having my butt face the wall. So I still need to do that. But I don't know what it's so challenging for me. It has definitely gotten better. I am gonna say it has gotten better. I've been able to stay like up and down for like 10 seconds sometimes, but definitely it's just very, very slow progress. I just don't have any experience with any sort of gymnastics. Like it just is a very foreign body movement to me, if you will, just like that whole category of body movement, just like balancing and all that stuff. So I really need to work on it, but I need to achieve it. I need to actually do it, because I've been wanting to do this for like a year, maybe even more. Hello, Chicka Slim Shady. What's up? No, I like your username. Chicka Slim Shady. That's so funny. Okay. Just wanted you to know you have inspired me so much to start the gym this week. Definitely watching your vids to prepare. Hormonal, is that how you say your name? I'm super proud of you. That's actually freaking sick. You're gonna kill it. Remember, you're that freaking dude. And just go in there and be confident. Know it's gonna be a learning curve, but you should be super freaking proud of yourself for getting in there, because that's honestly the hardest part. You're very inspiring. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you, Chicka Slam Shady. I hope you are too. I currently want to enter bulk, but I'm so afraid of increasing calories and seeing my face get puffy. You're preaching to the choir. Do you see around my faces? I gain weight in my face. But just know it's all worth it. Like a bulk is temporary, and just know it's completely like so worth it. Like especially for someone who's hard to gain muscle mass, like it's so worth it in the long haul. And just know like you might be uncomfortable temporarily, but like at the end of the day, you just need to think with like a longer term perspective and know like it's gonna be worth it. And you're not always gonna have, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna be able to lean out, and then you're gonna have more muscle mass on your body, more shape, more figure. You're gonna have achieved your goals, and you're gonna be proud that you did it. So don't worry about it. Hello, Vania. I hope that's how you say your name. Greta, goal for September to incorporate, I wish I had my watch on. Goal for September to incorporate more movement in every day, because I'm a student and spend most of my days at my desk. You inspire me so much to move more, like walking a lunch break. Yes, Greta, freaking preach. I love that so much. She said, you inspire me to move more like walking in a lunch break. So many people overlook like little pieces of time during their day. Like that's amazing. Even like a 10-minute walk. You're gonna feel so much more like mentally refreshed, and also like just physically, it's also gonna be so good for you as well. I think daily movement above everything is just like so important and so crucial. This is the longest I've ever taken to eat one of these bars. Tips for when you've been increasing calories, gained weight, reduced stress, etc., but periods doesn't come back. I've already gotten tested to check for every other issues, but everything is good. You honestly just need to be patient. I know that's the last thing you want to hear, and everyone's probably told you that, but just in all honesty, like it does take a second for your body, like hormonally. From one of my doctors, they said that it kind of takes like 3 months for your hormones to kind of acclimate to your new like lifestyle, external factors, if that makes sense. So you may just need to still wait longer to let your hormones catch up. Or you still might need to increase your calories, like maybe even a little bit more. Also, check in with your amount of starchy carbs and healthy fats that you're eating. You might need to increase those as well a little bit, like your calories might be up, but you still might need to hone in on either one or the other or both. Also, try out natural supplements. Those I think are really what like pushed me over the edge to really help to regulate my hormones. Things like maca root, M-A-C-A root, that is supposed to like really help with naturally balancing hormones. And then also Vitex helped me a ton. I started taking that, and then literally after 2 weeks, like I had gotten my first period, and they're completely natural supplements, but they both just help with like supporting a regular menstrual cycle. So that could be something that can help. Also make sure you're getting in enough omega-3s, right? So even if you're eating enough healthy fats, you might not be getting in enough omega-3s, which is also really important with hormonal health. So I supplement, I still do now. I still take a fish oil or an omega-3 to make sure I'm getting them in to help with my hormonal health. And this is when I get crazy, but like I would journal and like speak affirmations out loud that like my hormones are regulating, that I got my period back, that my hormones are in balance. And like I swear that really helped me. And just like the whole, like the whole science behind like the placebo effect, that essentially was what I was doing to try to help like heal my body with my mind. So like honestly, I did say positive affirmations, and I do also think that really helped me get it back so quickly, because I got my period back within like 4 to 6 weeks of me making changes. Hello from the Netherlands. Hi, Misha. How to increase your weight when you're originally a small bone structure. You just got to eat more food, dude. Up your protein. Make sure you're having high protein, like roughly 1 gram of protein per body pound you weigh. And try to progressively overload in the gym, lift weights, try to lift heavier over time. You will definitely put on mass. Brazil, hello, Stephanie. Live the goat. Hi, Kristen, thank you. Long resistance band exercise that you recommend for a good workout. If this is solely at home, do you mean? But if you're only using a long resistance band at home, I personally, like, I feel like it's so hard to explain exercises. But like, when you take the big resistance band, this is like kind of like a compound movement. It's like a thruster. So I have the band up here in my arms and also underneath my feet. I have a big wide sumo stance. You go down into a squat and come up and press your arms up. So in a star formation, it's like a dumbbell thruster like I do in some of my full body circuits. That's a good one for like overall total body, or you don't need to raise your arms up if you just want it to be a squat. You can keep it there like that. You could do, these are all like basic weightlifting movements, but with a band. Same thing, you can keep it underneath your feet, like I'm saying, but put it around your back. So you're kind of holding it here, and then it's also under your feet. And you can still do an RDL, like a stiff legged deadlift, or a good morning, essentially, is what it more so would be. And that would hit like your hamstrings and your glutes, that sort of thing. Also with the long resistance band, I would do like rear delt flies like this, and it will hit the back of your arm. You could also stand on it and raise up for like a frontal raise. You can also raise out to the side for a lateral raise. It depends on how much the resistance is on the band. Like if it's a super heavy one that can't stretch that much, then you might not be able to do those ones. But if you have like a lighter resistance band, you could do all of those. Hi, Skylar. Hi, beautiful. It's sad that I have important work, so I'll have to leave. I'll watch the video later. Have a nice day. Oh, I appreciate you going back to watch it. No worries at all. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a good day at work, or if you're doing just work at home, regardless, I hope it goes well. Lucy, hey, I was about to work out, but saw you were live. I just wanted to pop on and say thank you for everything you do, and you've made me so much happier with myself. I'm from the UK. Wow, that actually was everything. You've made me so much happier with myself. That makes me so happy. I love that. That was very sweet. Thank you for stopping by and saying that. Hi from the UK. Hi, Fit with Liz. Sophia, what are some isolation exercises for hamstrings that you recommend? Also love you, girl. The good old, thank you for the love. I love you too, Sophia. Good old lying leg curl, I love. That's gonna be an isolation move for your hamstrings. Another one I don't personally love, but a lot of people I know love it, is when you're laying on your back and you take the yoga ball. This would be a good like finisher. You have your heels on the ball. It's kind of like you're in like a glute bridge form, but your heels are on a yoga ball instead of the ground. And you roll the ball in towards your bum and out, and that is like a crazy burner for your hamstrings. And also, I personally like single leg good mornings for my hamstrings with like a barbell. That one is really good for my hamstrings. But you guys, I'm telling you, I don't know what happened. I have always struggled to grow my hamstrings, but like this past winter season, I finally have like the line in my leg, and I could like really have hamstring definition now, and I swear it's from my stiff legged deadlifts because it has such a large range of motion. Hi from Switzerland, hello Philly. Hi from Germany, hello Sam. What's your fave muscles to train? Fit with Liz. It's like, you guys know this answer because you should. I can't miss a leg day. It feels like home. It feels right. It just feels right. So I always love leg day. Yeah. So I guess glutes specifically, but I also do really like hamstrings. Another really fun way to build upper body and core is bouldering. Oh, like rock climbing. That's actually sick, Wency. I love that. I would really love to get into that. No, I'm picking and just don't like protein bars in general. Valid, Hannah. So many people don't like the proteiny taste. Hello from Maryland. Hello. Greta, do you know if Built Bar also ships to Europe? Would love to try. I do not know this. $1 million question that I will look into. I kind of want to say no though, because I think someone else tried to buy them who is abroad and they didn't ship to them. Where are you from? You're so gorgeous, by the way. Thank you so much. It was very sweet. I'm originally from upstate New York, believe it or not. Very small town on a lake, like 2,000 people in the town. But now I live in Utah. Moved here about a year ago. It'll be a year in October. And I love it. And I literally haven't been home since. What do you recommend for whey protein? I don't know the last time I've like regularly ingested whey protein. I don't know why I've always opted for a vegan one. Just because I find vegan ones, whey doesn't even upset my stomach, but like vegan proteins always seem to have less ingredients, which I like. But I like Optimum Nutrition. I feel like has been like, if I were to drink whey, that would probably be what I would use. Hey from Barcelona, I've just incorporated your week of workouts in my routine. And today I did upper body push and I died, but felt amazing. Thanks for the inspo, love you. I love that you tried it and I'm really happy it was a good workout for you. Love those goals you have. I want to hit my daily water intake. Yes, yes. Stop snoozing my alarm. Yes, yes. And then all of my classes already skipping this week. It happens. And have 3 gym sessions every week to create consistency. Those are superb goals. I will leave you to Sabrina. We're gonna get it done this month, you guys. This is gonna be a good month. I can feel it. Love the longer vlogs. I love long vlogs. Okay, good. I'm so slow. Ideal length is definitely 15 minutes. Love putting something on when I'm doing stuff and I don't want to switch vids every 2 seconds. Very valid. I think a good length for a vlog is usually 15 and 20 minutes. I agree with you. That's like kind of what I feel like my sweet spot is. I always end up being more towards 20 these days, but I agree 15 to 20 is like what I would say is like the perfect length. 20 to 30 minutes for an everyday vlog or like 30 to 50 minute travel vlogs. Okay, wait, I'm happy you guys like the longer videos. I would love to do more travel videos once I actually like have the funds to travel. Do you experience body dysmorphia? If yes, how do you deal with it? Love your videos, and ideal length for me is 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. I mean, honestly, I guess this is why we're all in alignment, because you like longer videos, hence why you're here. If you didn't, you probably wouldn't like my content. So that's good. Do you experience body dysmorphia? Absolutely, and I was just talking about this in a video that I filmed yesterday, which will be up on Friday. I totally still suffer, that was dramatic, deal with body dysmorphia. I think genuinely like everyone does, and I think that this is very important for me to speak on, because when I first started working out, like I straight up, like my initial reason for working out was because I wanted to change the way I looked. Like it just was, I just wanted to change my physique. I loved the way these other girls looked who built their body through weightlifting. I just thought they had sick bodies. And I love that they had to put the work in to get the, like, you know what I mean? I love that they were capable of so much and then also looked sick at the same time. So I always thought that like once I got to that certain body goal, or once I, you know, achieved XYZ, like then I would be like so happy with my body. I would have my dream body and all that stuff. And like speaking from going through 5 years of experience, like, and I don't say this at all to, what's the word? Disencourage you, if you will. It's more so just the reality of it is that like, I always thought the grass would be greener on the other side, that I would love myself more, that I would have more confidence when I had a certain body goal, when really like I'm still struggling with body dysmorphia. There's still things that I don't love about my physique. There's still things I'm constantly wanting to change. So I guess like my overall message here is like, I just want you guys to love yourself now, regardless of the way you look, because no external change is going to give you that self-confidence, give you that self-love, give you that comfortability with who you are, right? So I guess, yeah, I just feel like it's something that is always going to be there. I guess that you're never going to be able to train a certain way or build a certain physique to get away from body dysmorphia. I feel like true overcoming of body dysmorphia is going to come from an inner view of yourself and inner work. So I'm obviously still working on it. And I guess the way that I deal with it is I just try to, if I'm having a bad body image day, like I personally will just put on like baggier clothes, something that I feel more comfortable in. And I try not to think about it. Like I used to pick myself apart and like lift my shirt up in front of the mirror, all this stuff when I would have bad body image days. But now I just kind of put on looser clothes and just try not to simply think about it, you know, like, and I guess, in contrast to when I am feeling good, that's when I tend to like want to take photos and all that stuff. And I'm like, you know, but if I am not having a good body image day, I just try to like not pay attention to all that stuff and just like focus on other things. And I just try to focus on loving my body for what it is and not simply just the way it looks. And I really try to think of it as like how you would with your friend. If they didn't look fantastic that day or whatever, if you didn't like what they were wearing, this is just an example, you wouldn't like love them any less. You wouldn't enjoy their company less, right? You would still love them and still appreciate them for what they are and who they are. And I feel like I've kind of tried to embody that same view with myself when I'm not feeling or looking my best. It's like, I still love myself. I still respect myself. I'm still proud of who I am, even if today I'm just temporarily, I'm not loving the way that I look. If that makes sense. So I think just zooming out my perspective, focusing on what my body does for me, what I'm capable of, being grateful that I'm healthy, and just knowing that I still am beautiful because I'm unique. There's only one of me, and I think that really helps me like embody more self-love. Where did that even come from? I can't even find the message anymore. Oh. Hello, Kyle. Is that how you say your name? I love the butterflies. Thanks for saying hi. Where is the blue flower ring from? This is actually from an antique show. It's actually, I love it. This whole band is, it's all like one piece of metal. And this is like kind of connected. I don't know. It's like reminds me of a vine. My music stopped. And it's from an antique show. You guys, all of my jewelry is from like antique shows or hole-in-the-wall shops when I travel. I'm telling you, antique shows are hidden gems for like high quality, unique jewelry. Thank you, Ruby, for saying I'm goals. That's very sweet. Brazil, love to hear it. Been dreaming of fighting since I was 10. Now I'm 18. Also got to go. I have a test. We'll be back if you still have the live on. Thank you so much, Hannah. Dude, that's like genuinely very sick and badass of you. So I love that. Excuse my mini French. Hi from France. Speaking of which, hi Lola, I love your videos. You help me so much to become more confident with my body and my workouts at the gym. I love that. That's very sweet. Hi Karma, is it okay to not be sore? Absolutely. Soreness is not an indicator if you have a good workout or not. Maybe switch up from your routine. Switching exercises up can trick your body. Marissa, thank you. Love your energy. I honestly never comment or ask questions, but your vibe is just so inspiring. Makes me want to learn from you. That's so sweet. Thank you, Marissa. Hi, Sarah. Have you ever tried Quest bars? Desiree, yes, I have. Those were like my OG bars. I like them. Some of their flavors upset my stomach, I think from the erythritol or whatever it's called in them. So I don't really eat them anymore. Hi, Karma. I love you. Thank you for the love. Hi from Finland. With video links, I think it depends on the topic, valid, but I find that they're great the way they are, and timestamps are always helpful, especially when wanting to listen to a specific topic again. Very valid answer. I agree. Hi, Paige. The leg extension machine at the gym hurts. It feels like my muscles are tearing. Is this normal? Am I doing something wrong? Also, thank you, love. Sorry for chuckling, but I just this is so valid, Paige. Especially when I was in the heat of really trying to grow my quads and I would go really heavy on that machine, yes. Literally I feel like I can feel, I mean, as long as you're not feeling genuine pain or pain in your joints or anything like that, but yes, I do feel like I can feel every single muscle fiber tearing when I'm doing the leg extension. So I don't believe you're doing anything wrong. I feel that as well. Kelly, I just wanted to say I love your constant positivity and attitude towards life and exercise. It's motivating to stay grateful and enjoy working out. I love that. Thank you so much, Kelly, for saying that. Yeah, life is an abundant, beautiful place, and you just got to drill that into your mind so you see it as so. Maybe do Pilates to help with your balance. Yes, I really want to do yoga too, because yoga poses really work on my balance as well, so very valid. Hi, the Soto family. Hi, hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you, Victoria. Hope you are too. If you're ever in Vancouver, hit me up. I'd be more than happy to show you around. Wency, thank you. I appreciate that. Really may need to happen. Just recently started watching you and I can't get enough. Thank you, the Soto family. Super sweet. Hi from Belgium. Love your workouts and your energy. Sorry, but I've never seen that brand of protein bars around here, though I don't really buy any. I just stick to protein powder, wish you the best. Totally understand. I really don't think they're very international yet. Thank you for saying hello. Steph loves hair, late to the party, but Green's from Connecticut. Hello, hello. Fashionably late, no worries. Kelsey, hi, I don't know if you've already got this, but does cardio interfere with muscle growth? I actually just watched such a good video that you all need to go watch by Jeff Nippard on YouTube. It's called top 5 mistakes with cardio. I believe it's recent, he just posted it. And definitely go watch it because he's someone who literally uses scientific articles to support what he's saying. And there has been some studies that speak on behalf of there is interference between the two forms of training. However, it's best. There's less interference with muscle growth and strength when you are more deconditioned. The more experienced you are as a lifter, the more that cardio can interfere with your strength. So they always, just a rule of thumb for everybody, you should really always be doing your cardio after your weight training or on separate days, or do one in the morning and one at night so there's more spaced out, because it also was proven in a scientific study that they did, it was a meta-analysis, that your strength and power output or something after cardio is decreased for up to 7 to 8 hours after you do cardio. But definitely go, Kelsey, go watch that video because it's so helpful and it's not very long. I bought a weight set and started lifting at home 3 months ago. I am down from size 18 to 14. I didn't change my calories, just limiting junk food. Danielle, I love that for you. Congrats. That's so freaking sick. You should be so hyped. And that's exactly right. When you're just getting rid of that junk food and processed foods, it's so much easier on your digestion, on your body. Your body just knows how to handle it more, and inherently you're going to be eating lower calorie. My grip strength prevents me from increasing my weight, even though I know my muscles can take it, especially on back days. Emily, I feel that as well. That's definitely frustrating. Try using grips, or just know that over time your grip strength will get better. I'm on a walk right now watching this. Love that for you, Marissa. Violet, girl, I love your videos. Thank you so much. Feel different. I love that you guys are talking on here to each other. Karina, how do you know when you're just having an off day versus in need of a rest day? Sometimes I don't know if I'm lazy or actually need downtime. This is such a valid question. I think, wait, I just lost the question. For me, this is how I assess. I see what my routine was the past day or two, and if something has been out of whack, if I didn't sleep a lot, if I didn't eat a lot, if I'm gonna get my period or something like that, then that helps me know if something's off, then I'm okay, I might need an off day because like I was off on my care. But if everything's been on par and I'm just not feeling it, I'm like, okay, I'm just being lazy at this point. You know what I mean? But I think it's gonna come down to like trial and error and like just learning how your body functions. Like you'll be able to feel it in your body if your body is fatigued or not. I just recently started watching you and just motivated to crush and got motivated to crush your glute/ham session today. I have reduced calories a little to go on a mild cut, but just wondering how long it will take for me to see results. I'm really happy that you were all hyped to go hit legs now. Love that for you. It really depends. If you're trying to go on a mini cut though, ideally you should be losing anywhere between like 0.5 to 1% of your body fat, of your weight, per week. But it really should take, like a normal cut should last anywhere from 6 weeks, as little as 6 weeks, up to 12 weeks. Hi, I'm from Chile, Latin America. Cheers. Thank you so much, Catherine. Hello, hello. Hola. Who do you live with? I always thought that you live all by yourself. I get so many questions about my living situation, you guys. I live with my brother, so I live in a house. What do you think is the best split for optimal glute growth / training? Thanks. Love you so much. Thank you for the love, Beth. I used to always think this, so like I used to get really wrapped up in this when I first started about like what's the best split. There really is no one best split. What matters more, which I'm constantly saying, is your diet, your protein intake, like the amount of calories you're eating, your protein intake, and constantly progressively overloading in the gym or increasing your lifts over time. But when it comes to glute growth, in terms of like a split, I would say just to make sure that you're hitting your glutes at least twice a week, right? So hitting them on Monday and Thursday, something like that, and allowing like 48 to 72 hours of recovery in between each session, I would say. What would you recommend for people with depression / other mental health struggles to keep up with the gym and motivation? I think just trying to see exercise in the gym and all that stuff as a privilege, as a blessing. So you feel more grateful to want to go do it. You know what I mean? Like it's a blessing that we're all healthy enough and able-bodied enough to go move and get through a workout. I always think if I physically could not get up to go run, or if I physically could not go squat, I would feel so limited. I would feel so constrained, right? Almost like claustrophobic in a sense, suppressed, right? Like movement is a form of freedom. I always say it. So I think just looking at it as like a privilege to have something to partake in, something as like it's a celebration that you're healthy enough to move instead of something a chore on the to-do list, I think will help you see it as more of a positive thing that you want to partake in. Hello, Dario from Italy. Would love a chatty get to know you vid. Interesting. What should I do? Like facts about me? No one's ever requested that. Do you have any idea, like further explanation? You know those like facts about me videos? Possibly. I would still do it like in a vlog form, probably. I still get lower back pain when deadlifting. I try and copy your form body, what I'm doing wrong, and I love that you've helped me a lot. Thank you, Kayla. I would say really like think about if you're having lower back pain or if your lower back muscles are working. Because my lower back is always engaged when I'm doing everyone's lower back is engaged when you're doing that movement. They're still involved in the move. So if you're feeling like your lower back working, that's normal. But if you're feeling pain like, ow, I need to stop, you still might be creating too much of like a tilt in your pelvis to cause like a curvature in your lower back, and that's what's like causing you to have pain in your lower back. So you want to create like a posterior pelvic tilt by kind of tucking your tailbone under, keeping a nice flat neutral spine, and then like a really tight core. Even when you're going down in the lowering phase, like really bring your belly button to your spine, keep your core nice and tight, and that really should alleviate stress on your lower back. Also, make sure you're keeping the bar close to your shins. I find that some people move the bar too far out when they're going down, and that causes a lot of stress on your lower back. So you really want to be like essentially grazing your shin with the barbell. So maybe try that, Kayla, that might help you. Hello from Belgium. Hello, hello. What's the deal with protein powder from a newbie? What do you mean? Sorry, I don't know why. That was like, I loved the way you said that. It was like not aggressive, but like it kind of was just like, yo, what's going on? So the deal with protein powder is it's just as another way to help you get your protein in, and it's just a different protein source. It doesn't do anything more magic than eating a piece of chicken will. The pure thing about protein powder is the convenience of it and that you're able to put it in other things, especially if you don't like meat. So there's nothing like, it just is a way to help you get your protein in. Ideally, in a perfect world, you should be getting all your protein in from whole food sources. But if you need, like, I still use protein powder from time to time. Like, I try not to have it more than once a day. But if you need to use it more than once, that's totally fine. But it's completely safe, completely healthy. It's just a way for you to get your protein in, which is just completely in like meat, eggs, fish, some vegetables. I definitely, like, I would recommend it to everyone. I don't even classify it as like a supplement because it's like literally a macronutrient that you need to get in food. It is a supplement, but you know what I mean. I was just gonna say that you were the best person light I have in my life, in my motivation. I love you. Jupiter, that was so sweet. You're from Brazil. Thank you. That was so kind. I swear I see your channel blow up. Oh, I think that just got taken away. Well, thank you. Dude, someone compared me to freaking Sarah's Day the other day. And I was like, shit's getting crazy. They were like, she's gonna be bigger than Sarah's Day because she's more relatable, blah, blah. I was like, what is even happening? Also, can we talk about how people think I sound like Miley Cyrus? How, when, why, and like, I don't understand. I don't see it at all. I don't know if people think it's my voice that sounds like her, or if my like energy, the way that I am, the way that I talk gives them the vibe of Miley Cyrus. I genuinely have no clue. But I put a poll on my Instagram and 40% of people agreed with the comments that I've been getting. I was like, what? I feel like she has such a distinct, low, raspy voice. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not offended by it, but I just want someone to explain it because I don't get it. Hey, I have to do a fitness test in like 6 to 7 weeks, but I have no good conditioning. And the worst part is that I have no arm muscles for the arm part and I got no money. What should I do? You don't need, you mean money for your gym membership, I'm assuming. You totally don't need any of that. I would say focus, because it sounds like if it's a fitness test, it's most likely going to be calisthenics or like body weight stuff. So dude, go for runs, just like completely outside. You can do sprints outside to help with more like short term, and like power and endurance and things like that. And then just focus on like body weight stuff. Like you can do squats, push-ups will definitely help with your arm muscles. Like do push-ups, body weight dips, all that stuff. I have a bunch of different like upper body weight movements through like different various workouts that I have on my channel that you could definitely find. Top recovery tips. I love foam rolling. Make sure you're getting in enough protein to help your muscles recover. And I think just like overall static stretching helps me a lot. What are your future career / living goals? At 1:11 p.m. Do you eventually want to move out into your own place? Absolutely, Emily. That's like, I keep writing that down in my journal because I really want to have my own place, especially with like filming and stuff like that. Because my family comes here to visit a lot, especially in the winter for ski season. So like I kind of am nervous for the winter because I just don't know how I'm going to vlog when there's so many people in the house. So, yeah, still thinking about that one. I definitely want to get my own place when I am hopefully like making some more income and stuff. But what is your future career and living goals? My future career goals is this. Like this is my main thing. This is gonna be my main thing. I definitely have visions and plans to scale it into more of a business in the future, which obviously I can't just like dish that out right now. But I definitely have a vision for this to become like its own business and brand. So yes, definitely this. And then living goals, I would love to like live in Hawaii for a bit. I think I would really enjoy that. And other than that, I really want to like go experience coastal living in Hawaii or something like that, and then potentially come back here to where I live here in Utah. Like I could see myself raising a family here because I do really love it. My right ankle hurts when I run. What does that mean? I do not know. I would go to a doctor and see what they say about that. They might need to look more into that. You're so lean, but your cheeks are so full. Thanks. Yeah, ever since I was little, I've had really big cheeks, and I used to be so insecure about it. I used to not want to smile big because they're just like huge, but they're youthful, okay? So I've learned to love them. All right, I'm gonna go through a few more. Star, when lifting weights, I've noticed that one of my elbows tends to be weaker and bend more than the other. What would you recommend to improve a weak elbow? To be honest, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you guys with all of your questions, but I don't want to like try to give an answer that I'm not qualified for. So I don't know. I would maybe try to go see like a physical therapist, a PT. I feel like they would have more like mobility exercises for you, or could look into why that's happening. You might have some muscle imbalances, or your tendons might be weak around your elbow. I'm not too sure. Don't worry about English not being your first language. You have honestly very good English. Dorothy, do you have, sorry, I was trying to figure out what you were trying to say. Do you have any YouTube channels that you recommend? I think is what you're saying. In terms of like knowledge, I really like Jeff Nippard and Brett Contreras. He has a lot of information about glute building. And then just like normal ones, I personally love Sarah's Day. I resonate the most with her, like out of any other YouTube content creators that I know of, just because like she's someone who just has, you know, like there's certain like people who are like influencers, but her thing like is her brand, and I love that. And she also has a lot of like vlog style videos. So I really love Sarah's Day, and she's just always is like just like a feel good person. But honestly, I have not watched a lot of YouTube lately because I'm so focused on like making my own videos. Which honestly, not to sound weird, but I heard something that I was like, if you don't really have like role models or inspiration from other people, like that's when you know you're doing something so different, because there's, you know what I mean? You're not doing what anyone else is doing. And I kind of like feel that lately. Like I'm like, I don't have it. Like Sarah's Day, this is someone I can relate to because we kind of have similar styles. But there's never really someone, I don't have one person I'm like, oh, I look up to them so much. Because I really do feel like, I don't know, I feel like I haven't really seen videos on YouTube that are kind of like mine. And I mean that in the least conceited way. It just is like how I feel. What is the best exercise, cardio / HIIT for you? What's the best cardio exercise? I love how many people we have all over the world. Okay. When I'm doing cardio, I usually, honestly, my full body like circuit training days are kind of my cardio right now, because since you're doing like exercises back to back, like with little rest times, there's definitely a cardio component to it. So I do more like body weight circuits for my cardio. But if I were to do like HIIT or more like organized sessions, I would still do like a body weight HIIT circuit with more like jumping movements or high intensity movements. Or I've always loved just sprints on the treadmill personally. Emily, did you actually say that? That was about Sarah's Day. It's true. That was so sweet that you said that. Like, not gonna, like, I read that and was like, what? Like, I didn't even know what to say, because I, like, just the fact that I was even getting compared to her in any sort of way, I was like, things are getting too wild for me. But thank you, Emily. That, like, was a very, very, that was probably one of the coolest comments I've ever gotten. Shelly, just found your channel this week. You're so positive and informative. It's really motivating me to get moving this week, so thank you. Oh, I love that so much. Go kill it, Shelly. I'm a French girl, and I discovered your channel last month, and I love it because it's simple video. I'm happy you love it. Yes, I saw your vids. I thought you were a big channel. Thank you. That's what people always keep saying that too. You guys are just like you guys really just are very, very kind, and I'm very thankful for it, for all of you guys' support and like belief in me, because it just, I don't know how to explain how much it means to me, but it does. Like you guys, because it's like I'm trying to believe in myself, right, to keep up with doing this and like trust my vision. And it's like, even sometimes now I have like struggle with self-doubt, and I'm the one who holds the vision. So like having you guys have trust and faith in me and my vision is like just so next level to me. It just like means the world. Hi from England. Hi, Shelly. Currently on the treadmill, and I just stumbled upon your live. Love your vids, Liv. Thank you, Amy. Happy you're here. Happy you're getting your cardio in. My love, you will live in Hawaii, and you will start a family in Utah. You know better. Thank you through your eyes. You're right. This is how we need to start talking, speaking things into existence. Thank you so much. Joseph, you're dope. Thank you. My dad's name is Joe. Yes, I said that. Hi, I really prefer your content now. Thank you, Emily. That was really cool that you said that. I just found your channel, and I haven't been binge watching your videos all week. You are awesome. So real. I wish we could be best friends. That was so kind. I'm happy that you just found my channel. Welcome to the family, and thank you for the kind words. And we're virtual best friends, people. I literally just said that in the most recent vlog that's going to be up on Friday. So many of you guys are like, I want to be friends, I'm like, dude, I classify us all as friends. Like literally, that's when I was like, I want to go live because I need to go talk to them. Like I need to catch up. So, okay, I think I'm gonna cut it. I keep saying that I'm only gonna go live for an hour, and then I end up going way overboard. So I think I'm gonna sign off here. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming, especially if you just stayed the whole time or even just popped in and sent me a message. Your guys' love and support like means so much to me. I can't even explain it. And I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day. A new video is coming out Friday. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. If I can figure out how to end this, that would be superb. You guys are so sweet.